It's on?
It's on.
Word? How's it looking?
Looking fine.
It's good. Love it.
Jerry. Hey, Murder, what up? Whoa. We ain't finna do no punishment. Running cash, cars, clothes, all the young nigga knows. I'm just trying to break them all, I'm just trying to make it go. Had a couple setbacks, but I don't regret that. If you only need that, we don't want to win. Starting to start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. And oh, body like a brown. Swish. Had to win the time. Now we finna shine. Look me in my eye. When I pull up in the forest, show me setting lane next door. Put around, tell me I'm torn. Try to figure what I can't find. I got the whip dirty on me. I do it for them days they did me dirty on me. Money ain't talking, then I gotta change it. I just woke up today, so I'm not complaining. Police watching my moves, police want me to lose. Run around talking down, cause I'm about to blow like a fuse. I just do it for self, never nothing to prove. When you focused on wins, never nothing to lose. Now it's 10 toes, how to switch the tempo. These niggas let me on my own, that shit ain't settled. Was only worried about they now they regretful. Well, take that hate about your heart, don't be resentful. It's my age, and she I just wanna ball. I just come out door, but don't tell me that you hungry, you ain't never starve. Look, you better let me in on that night. Cash, cars, clothes, all the young nigga knows. I'm just trying to break them all, I'm just trying to make it go. Had a couple setbacks, but I don't regret that. If you only need that, we don't want to win. Starting to start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. Hey, what you wanna do? Start that. And whoa, body like a brown. Switch. Had to win the time. Let me in my eye. Put up in the forest. Show me setting lane.
These niggas bitches know it. For a bag, these bitches are deep 30. I with the shit to sucker shit, I don't get down it. We got felonies, me and my niggas don't be voting. Them Republicans be letting that coke in. We get it, then cut it, defend smoking. It's like, rest in peace to my ops, rest in peace to my moms, and nigga ain't no props. Rest in peace to the corners, the scammers on their block. Rest in peace to the bottom, cause they ain't on top. We lit. I'm Benny Block. The end you call Lido. I come shoot New Jersey up for my nigga Nino.
Money, cash, cars, clothes, all the young nigga knows. I'm just trying to break them all, I'm just trying to make it go. Had a couple setbacks, but I don't regret that. If you only need that, we don't want to win. Started that. Hey, what you wanna do? Started that. Hey, what you wanna do? Started that. Hey, what you wanna do? Started that. And oh, body like a brown. Swish. Had to win my time. Now we finna shine. Let me in my eyes. When I pull up in the forest, show me setting lane next door. Put around, tell I need to.
What's really good? We back another week. Sadly, I'm already messed up. But yeah, we back in the building, back in Beat Sweet Studios. I'm Palmyra with my main man Matt 007.
Hey, you already know we here.
We're. One of our guests is already here. The barber was good.
What's good, bro? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, it was good. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, we still waiting on Poppy. What's up? Yeah, Merc gotta come in and make sure everything perfect. Oh shoot! All right, now we going now. All right, so we good. We recording.
Oh yeah, you already know, man.
Yeah, so I might have to pop out and go grab Poppy real quick when he shows up. But otherwise we good, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So what's been good with you, bro? It's been a hot minute. We moving up in the world. We all making major moves right now.
Word, you see, just trying to tell you what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah, I seen that. You said your one goal was to get on World Star.
Yeah, that was one of them. Got a couple joints.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, oh shit, he hit that number.
Yeah. So next is just I want to get all my music on all the platforms. You know.
I mean, we trying to build that platform. know what I mean? We all moving up in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like, things changed a lot, like, since the last time, like, a lot. So we might have to reintroduce you to the world, bro. Like, it was really good. It was really good. Tell everybody, like, I think we, like, got 8 times the followers since the last time we had you on.
Word.
Yeah, so we got, yeah, thanks, man. That's what's up. I see you moving, though. Like, you working with, like, for those that don't know, like, tell them, like, you know what I mean? Give them the background on everything.
Alright. My name is The Barber from South Jersey, Consulting. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping for maybe a year and a half, 2 years now. And last year is when I tried to, like, turn it up a notch. You feel me? I got a song with Gilly, 2 songs with Oskino, a couple other notable features. You know what I'm saying? So since then, I just trying to keep it moving, same direction.
That's what's up. What's up? That's good shit, man. That's good shit. Because it seemed like last time you was here, like, you really educated a lot of people. Like, we didn't have any listeners, but you dropped a lot of knowledge, like, as far as, like, getting features and, like, you really gotta invest in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think I can never stress to anybody how much, like, it's important to invest in what you're doing.
Mm.
That's kind of what made me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was supposed to be like. Like, I already had Arouse. Like, that was already out for like a year by the time that we dropped the video for it. And that's what a lot of people know me as, and that's cool. But like, that song been done. Like, the song with Oskino, they've been done.
Yeah.
I already had that. I just remixed them.
Nah, I feel you with that. You know what I mean? Like the people that don't know, you pulled off that feature with Gilly. That's kind of what got my attention. I ain't gonna hold it.
That's what I'm saying. It's something to catch your eye and be like, oh, this nigga got this. Oh, let me actually check out what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. And now I'm like, yo, like.
Now I'm just trying to keep building up that.
But it's just that shit we play that it's just like, me and Matt start acting stupid because I'm gonna keep it 100. It's a funny ass song.
It's a funny ass song. That still to this day holds as a funny ass song.
It's one of them joints you just get fucked up and you just be laughing about it.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite joints.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, for those who don't know, like, where do we talking about? Gilly? Like, a lot of people, I feel like a lot of artists don't get it. Like, they don't understand. Like, you gotta put work in. Like, they think I see a lot of people.
You want to go that route?
I mean, like, yeah, like they feel like you gotta get up and go on Facebook every day and tag 99 people in their music. And
I just was talking to one of my niggas today about that. So I'm like, bro, stop doing this.
I mean, cause see,
it's just annoying people.
But then there's more to it too. Like, you can't just think that you're tagging a bunch of people in your stuff, or if you're posting a lot and that's just all you need to do. You always need to go into different avenues and try to grab everything, right? You know, you need to have every kind of platform for your music to be on. If somebody wants to work with you that you know is credible, then you might need to talk to that person. You know, if somebody at the end of the day is giving you advice on how to market your product better, then you need to look into that. You always need to be looking to getting better, you know, at the end of the day. And I think that's what we always been talking about. It's been a subject of just repetition because it's like people get into a comfortable space. You know, you feel like you did something, you know, you feel like at the end of the day, this is all I need to do, when you're always getting better. That's how you don't fall. You continue to grow, you continue to get better, you know? So, I mean, talk about your experience with that. You saying you was talking about with your fellas today, how you see it and what you've been doing since the last time we talked to you.
Like, some of my niggas, you feel me, because we work on getting our own studio, so I just don't want niggas to get and have it like, everybody would just want to be a rapper. Nobody really want to learn what goes into the business aspect. And I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna be just another nigga with 1,000 songs. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, all right, what make this shit pop? And what happened like this? Like, I got one of my I guess you can call them rapper friends or whatever. It's my boy Wise. Like, every time I see one of his joints, like I see one of his songs, and I'm like, I hit him on the phone, like, yo, bro, how you do that shit? Like, what happened? And then he'll be like, all right, bro, it's boom, 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 you feel me? Or maybe I see something on Instagram or something like that, and I hit up hip-hop on that EA, you feel me? Give him a Google, you know what I'm saying? Say, oh, how this nigga do that? How how we do that. You feel me? Just always trying to get better. I just be watching what niggas doing. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I know when you drop something, you don't be tagging people.
That shit just annoying.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna keep it real because I have people tag me every day. I'll be like, yo, like you really, if I don't deal with you,
Like, they don't tell you, my nigga, you just being annoying.
yeah,
Like, I explained to my boy today, like, try to strike up a conversation with somebody before you just try to send them your music. Like, nigga, if you send me your link and I don't know who you are, no, bro, fuck out.
yeah. Like they be mad, like, oh, yo, da-da. And it's like, dude, I don't even know you. But like, I already seen the Arouse joint, and we already had the first interview. So if you tag me, I'm like, all right, I'll check it out because that's my man.
Why don't you tag you? I just send it to you, bro.
Yeah.
Tagging
I'm
is,
just
well,
saying.
if you went on your page, you could easily share it. Tagging is for what? Why you doing
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
See, but then like when you say tagging is for what? Are you saying like you were saying before, tagging somebody that don't know your music and stuff like that? So then when you send it out to them, they don't know who you are. So it's like, okay, so I don't know you, so I'm not gonna listen to music, or is it just like tagging not the right way? Because that's a lane in itself and marketing itself.
There's a way that I guess you could use it. I just don't see it. And the way that niggas do use it, that shit just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I get one nigga that tags me every time, every day. And I'm just like, bro, get the fuck, and half the time it's the same shit. So it's like, bro, stop.
and not just that. Like if you tagging 99 people, normally it's the same 99 people every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm trying to promote something, I'm trying to promote you outside of your normal radius. Like people don't get that.
Right.
Like I'll be trying to, and I mean, I'm trying to get, we're trying to take it to the next level. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta get out your circle. If he tags 99, if you tag quitting and all them, and same thing every day, you're gonna get the same response.
Right.
Well, then it's an education thing in there too, because like you have to understand that if you want to get outside your circle, then at the same time you have to know how to do it. You can't just have somebody telling you like this is how you do it, blah blah blah. You got to sit there and learn it for yourself.
That's where it comes to investment.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, I straight up, I really doing a feature.
Yeah, some stuff.
I'm not gonna put out numbers.
We're not gonna get the game away.
Yeah, we're not gonna give the game away, but you put up some kind of numbers that they was like, all right, we feeling it. Like, all right, we're gonna make this work because at the end of the day, it's a business.
And a lot of that shit was all like with actual songs. I was like, you feel me, sending to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's not just like, oh well, I need you to get on this beat.
Cause say if like that's what I'm trying to do. Like say if niggas were to hit those Schino up for a feature, right? And they see I got 2 songs with them.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas shouldn't think that that's how that went. That's not how that went.
I mean, I remember we talked about it last time, but for everybody who's new to this, like, because I remember you told me you sent him like 70-something songs or something like that. How'd that go down? I forget. Like, I just remember it was some crazy process.
All right, this is how this shit. It was. I saw him on Hype City,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, I don't. He did get him on that show, or whatever type. Say if it was a bag, whatever bag they working with, I got that shit too. You feel me? So then I was like, all right, my boy. I had sent the email to him, and I was like, all right, you can contact me, or you can contact my manager.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that time, I had an acting manager. It was one of my boys, you feel me? So I didn't talk to Gilly again until we got in the studio.
I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So many people think it's just that simple to get like a feature and yo, just let them hear my joint. It's hot, and you're like, nah.
Nah, it's not gonna be that simple. You feel me? But I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah.
I hear that. And then a lot of people don't even have the team that you had around you during that time, doing that kind of stuff too.
Right.
People giving actual advice to you, or necessarily you having a manager that's going to direct certain things and all that. Some people don't even have that. Some people think they just hot off the rip.
That was my nigga. Like, that was my boy. Just a regular nigga. Just, bro, I got a lot going on. When I get extra shit, I'll send it to you or something like that. So when I sent Gilly the joint, I didn't think he was gonna hit my manager. I'm a regular nigga, but he just called me. You know what I'm saying?
But it does sound more professional having a manager.
Exactly. But I'm just telling you that that wasn't like when he said advice and stuff like that. Yeah. That was my idea to hit Gilly up, but I saw everything happen. So like, advice. That was just me.
That was just you doing what you gotta do to get where you gotta go.
I'm gonna keep. That's my thing. Is like that's why I put on Gilly. That's why I got with Skino, World Star, other things like that. Because like I don't see nobody else doing that. You feel me? Like niggas that's really moving and shaking. Most of them niggas already got merch out. So when I seen that shit, that's why. Yeah.
Still got. I remember Real Life Dreamer. But,
that's my nigga.
yeah, I remember we were had next day and he's like Snapchatting and I'm like, bro, like I just wore the hat because he was on last night.
Word. That's my boy.
Yeah, nah, shout out you. That's my dude. He be on shit. He told me to hit him, but I was like, I'm like mad busy setting up.
I still got that nigga flash drive. I'm gonna get that.
Oh man.
Shoot, man. I mean, you know, we're talking a little bit about your past. Talk to us about what you got working up right now. What's going on for you? You know, what you thinking about for the future? I mean, you changed from then
I'm
from now.
seeing a lot of shows. I ain't gonna lie. I can't hold that.
That was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Just getting my face out there. Like we went to one show. It was one show, and it was cool by that joint was I had enough internet presence. People I ain't know was coming up to me and my niggas like, oh, blah, blah, you feel me? So it was that showed me. I'm like, all right, it's cool to like just get out and let niggas see me for real, not just pictures and shit. So I was like, that was one, and then two, I got this song I've been telling niggas is hot. That's why I ain't just let you play the old shit. You gotta play the new shit, cause the song I think is a real banger. We about to leave here, and they gonna play it a little bit later at his and hers. But
okay.
Yeah.
You sent me the joint?
Yeah, I sent.
Alright, don't win the breaks. I'm gonna set it up.
Yeah, but hold on. So then, what was another important part about performing is like I thought that shit was a hit, but then I could perform it, and I got to see niggas' actual reactions. So that was what was up.
Heard that. There you go. I've been to his and hers a couple of times. Nice little lounge spot. I feel you. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good vibe over there.
But I don't know. We about to take a break. We're about to take our first break.
Okay.
Play that joint, the Gilly joint.
Gilly joint, nigga, that shit called the barber. Gilly kid, aroused.
No, come on, man. Hold on, stop. Nah, cause that joint be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna hold it. I'll be on some like. I gotta get out of this room when we play. I gotta get out of the room. I only got the big, huh?
It's be stupid. Like you be sitting there like, wow.
I got you be so wow. Like I still be singing it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I still be singing it at work. Like, ooh.
I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. 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 She tripping, she doing you foul. I get break aroused. Bitch like, ooh. On my dick, I like, wow. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. Bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. She tripping, she doing you foul, yeah. Right there, breaking them down, yeah. Think that bitch like, ooh. On my dick, I like, wow. I got your bitch so aroused. She give me head on the couch. I got my thumb on the ass.
Yeah, that'd be love, bro.
I think he wear that. It's real big. I only go fuck up a couple times. Then she a thing of the past. Cause I don't never that cup hold. Fuck them on to the next bitch. This is what I am. She wanna come with it, bro. She sounded like she about to drown. All of you trick. It's when they put on the songs. All that I do is I light up the beat. And I get addicted to these songs. So aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. She trippin', she doing you foul, yeah. White bitch breaking the house, yeah. Making a bitch like, ooh. Pull my dick, that's like, wow. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. 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 She trippin', she doing you foul, yeah. White bitch breaking the house, yeah. Making a bitch like, ooh. Pull my dick, that's like, wow. I got your bitch so aroused, probably digging off the style. My split
is for now. Look like girls gon' wear it. Teacher hit a chick without a mask. Special mama, then I gotta dance. Tongue never hit a fucking ass, and I don't hit if I smell a bass. I got no pity for little niggas, cause if they was me, they would fuck my bitch. Find that little bitch that you cleanse his ass. Turn that bitch out like some racist. Tongue licking like a lizard. Eat it up like some lizard. My colder than a blizzard. Little Brody gon' miss it. Pretty Jesus, little sinners. You was falling in, I ripped it over. Stomach pumping, I'm a winner. Hit from the back like finger. Always fine when I did this dude. Hit it loud, everybody knows. Kind of rapper stuffed in the truth. Pull a sticker and I'm pumping your food. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. She tripping, she doing it foul, yeah. Wifey is breaking them house, yeah. Thinking the bitch, she like, ooh. On my dick, and she like, wow. I got your bitch so aroused, yeah. 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 She tripping, she doing it foul, yeah. Wifey is breaking them house, yeah.
What's good? We back in the building. Looks like the barber's boy actually decided to jump here.
Hey, you know, I had to bring him in a little bit. I had to tell him, like, come on, man, get the shot, do your thing.
It's all love.
Like, absolute.
We just on some round table unfucked up shit. Nah, but what's been good? I see you seeing, like I said, I see you doing the shows, like where are we going with that?
We were just talking too. He's gonna be at Voltage next week, right?
Oh, word?
On Monday, I got tickets for y'all when we leave.
On Monday? Alright, word.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I will not be coming into work. Nah. What? I'm trying to be. Yeah. Shit on. Yeah, you on.
Alright, I can hear myself now.
There you go.
Yeah, you always sound like.
I'm high? Nah.
Just
A little
chilling.
bit.
That's the mode.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta keep the mode going.
I wasn't trying to go up there and follow it, you feel me?
Man, why not? Last time you did. Last time that interview was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, I was out then.
Y'all missed one of the funniest interviews because we'd be like, yeah, y'all going to a break? Like, yeah, we going to a break. All right, and he go out on the balcony like.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking about it. I was like, nah, let me chill, because he definitely already got something scrolled up.
Wow, so what's good?
And I want to say, it's my cousin Marley.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Molly, talk to him.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. FTG_Molly on the gram.
Word?
Follow me. I'm just that nigga Molly.
Yeah.
No doubt.
There you go. Yeah, everybody on there, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Yo, so you know what? Let's talk about some funny subjects real quick, yo. Because I saw this video, right? And this kind of ties back into what we were talking about earlier. If you don't want to say nothing about it, go ahead. You know, that's no problem. But it's just you saw the Drake video for the Kiki song. You know, Kiki, do you love? And you saw when he was talking to oh boy, what's his name? Shiggy, yes. Yeah. And Shiggy was talking to him about, with my 250, bro.
Yeah.
With my 250. Now, I find that funny just because it's like, funny and serious at the same time, because in the industry, you kind of have to deal with those kind of situations, right? Like, there are times where you're going to do a song with somebody and it may pop. But then, the actual contract or who's getting what money for their contribution, all that kind of stuff kind of gets, like, diluted in the whole process, and there's nothing ever really necessarily set in stone. So, talk about that real quick and just talk about how you feel those situations, how you should handle those kinds of situations, because you could be put into a situation like that where you're putting this work into a song and then somebody steal your sound, and then you never get the credit for it.
No, that's not going to happen.
See, I feel you. That's what I'm talking about.
Because it's the truth. Because a lot of Jersey artists are talking about that their songs are like, I'm not gonna say no names, but they say that their songs are stolen.
I'm trying to think, like, I don't know anybody else that could say I got your bitch aroused. Like, that should be cool. Like, that should be corny as fuck. And that's something that I did. You feel me? Maybe a couple other joints like Boo Swing, somebody fuck around and steal that shit. But a couple other joints, it's not gonna sound right.
Yeah, I hate to say this voice kind of does make it.
You don't have to say it. No, I hear it.
I got your bitch all right, nigga. If that wasn't me saying that shit, that should be corny as fuck.
I could say it.
You said that. No, I said it.
I got your bitch so loud. I do it enough in the restaurant. I can definitely do it.
Oh man.
Right, bro, you nailed it.
But see, even when like if you know somebody that gets caught in that situation, right? Like you gonna try to do the best that you can, but I'm sure you know people that get caught up in weird situations every once in a while. Like how would you figure going about that? How would you figure just going about trying to get what you're worth in a sense? Because you got to.
I mean, I think basically you gotta have your paperwork right.
Pretty much.
Right. There's steps that you could take if you scared somebody taking your shit. I think it costs like $30 to copyright or something.
Yeah, you know, copyright your shit.
But see, this is what we've been talking about, and then people don't hear that.
Because this is what people fail to realize. It's music business. It's not music friendship.
But I think niggas is talking about, like, oh, he stole my concept. Like, nigga, you can't own the whole concept. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If it sound a little similar, bro, all this rap shit is recycled. You feel me? Like everything has been damn near said already. You just saying it in a new way, new beat. You feel me? Your own little flow. But niggas done made that comparison before. You know what I'm saying? So
that's actually a good point. I mean, that's a real good point. It's truthful because a lot of the stuff is recycled, and I mean, it's kind of like you put your own twist onto it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
you know, you make it different in your own way.
If you really think about anything art related, you have to have inspiration. You have to draw inspiration from somewhere. Like I kinda said, you feel me? You may like a flow, but it's not. You gotta put your story to it. You know what I mean? You gotta put your pen. You gotta put your work into making it work for you.
Yep.
Because if you think about it, let's take Fab. Fab is the master of dropping music whenever he wants, riding anybody's sound, and is always able to pull it off. How is he able to do it? It's his work, it's his drive, and he knows what he's trying to accomplish. Again, he got inspired by whatever he heard on the radio or in the streets, whether he said it was garbage or not. You feel me? It was inspiration for him to create something better. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of people that do it. Like even if you take Jadakiss, a rapper like Jadakiss, he rapped on a slow beat. He wasn't the only one, but he got inspiration.
Yep.
Or somebody got inspiration off of him and did it. But he's not gonna say, you know, I rapped on a slow beat. Now he rapped on a slow beat. He's stealing my shit. It's art.
I hear that.
You're right.
And that's where you get into the pettiness of this shit. Because it's like, people really do. They be petty on this kind of stuff where it's like, necessarily you didn't steal my sound, but it sound like something that I did and I don't like that. But then it's just like, okay, well, like you said, it's an art. It's something that at the end of the day you put work into and you try to twist it and make it into your own, and that's what your end product is. And I mean, of course we know the difference between somebody that just straight up steals somebody's sound. You know, but then when somebody's doing something different to it, you can't be mad that they put a different twist on it and now it's hotter than yours.
Yeah.
You know, because that's where that comes from.
Yeah, that's just people that cap their success. You know, that think, I sound like this, so I can keep sounding like this. Like if you take Drake, like how you said, Drake over the years, to me, he diversified with his sound. Okay. Maybe not necessarily his lyrical content because it was all stress and music. Yeah. You know, but his sound, he knew that I can't come how I did in 2013 and 2014. You know, I had to analyze the market and really see what they're going to bite to, what I can make into a wave, or what's a wave that I can just tweak.
Exactly. You know, and that's a good point. I mean, last week that was a conversation we was having here last week because it's like, Capone's in the building. Yeah, Capone. And he was shout out Capone. Shout out to Capone for that.
Because he gave us a lot of
good talk, a lot of good knowledge, a lot of that. And part of what he was even saying is exactly what you just said. It's just like you can never think about what I did in 2013 because I got to know what I'm doing now if it's 2014. You know, it's 2018. What are we doing now? You know, and that's how you fall behind and you kind of get trapped because you think, so I did that back then. This was hot. And then if you get caught up in somebody stealing your sound from back then, you shouldn't get caught up in the fact that they used it, because at the end of the day, you lay the groundwork for people to use it.
Yep.
That music is out there for everybody. That's an example of your art, and people are going to use that, and they're going to twist it, and then they're going to make it into their own kind of, and they're going to try to make something different. You know, but that always what you put out there and what you create is a basis for others. So you got to figure out your own to keep up with everything as well. So that's a good point, man.
You're right.
That's definite.
But, yeah, I mean,
Like,
no, it's
I where the angle that I speak from, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't heard of me, but if you take your time and look me up on Instagram, FTG_Marley, I'm an up and coming tattoo artist.
Oh, word? Okay.
And I know my lane. I know where I excel at, and I know where I'm weak at. But it's so many tattoo artists out there that I can sit back and be like, well, I resonate with this style. I resonate with this style. But it's not. But I'm not going to just say, oh, I'm gonna just take how he shades and just run with it. You know, it's going to be noticeable. I have to make that fit with my style, how I view things. You know, but like, not to get all.
That's a good point, man.
I feel you, because you know what? I was watching what's that show where they have like tattoo artists come in, they compete.
Oh, Ink Master.
Yeah, Ink Master, and just saying the same thing they were saying on that, like you could tell, like you gotta have your shit different.
But just like Cuz was saying, just wait on it. You know, he got some songs in the works. It's nothing for me to just say, Cuz, yo, that song, I really fucks with that song. You know what I mean? Like, and I take it upon myself to really bring people to that song, like Mood Swings.
Yeah.
You know, he know for a fact Mood Swings is really my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I resonate with that hard.
Yeah.
So when I'm in my hood, you feel me? We all gonna listen to who we listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Just see if you like to throw this in your playlist. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And people give it a shot because they listen enough well to move the line of scrimmage. I'm fly like an uptown nigga. Ooh. They be like, oh shit, I am fly like an uptown nigga. You know what I mean? They resonate. So he got it. He got a sound. He got a sound. You just gotta listen to it.
The barber? Oh yeah. That's kind of what got me about him, because he got like that. I'm high, I don't give a fuck what I say sound.
I be saying some shit though.
I mean, I can't lie. I want to hear the barber on the track with 21 Savage. That would be like the most I don't give a fuck song I heard.
Like,
you know what, Cuz?
I feel like, did you see my freestyle that I just did? You feel me? I feel like
I seen one.
It was me in the tank top, green.
Yeah, I seen that.
That was for niggas that think that I be saying some bullshit. And show niggas that I can really rap.
There you go.
Getting fucked up.
I mean, but like you've only been doing it for 2 years.
I know this. This is why, like Cuz said, found a little lane. He's like, oh, alright, I'm actually decent at this shit. You feel me?
Like, but you don't. And I'm gonna keep it honest with you. You don't seem like a freestyle artist. Like you seem more like you know the business side.
I don't like the freestyle. That was just for niggas that thought I couldn't rap. Like think that, oh, I got you this arouse. This nigga can't come up with no bars though. Like, nigga, you tripping.
But I mean, fuck, like I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, fuck it, he making singles.
Where?
Yeah. Listen.
That's what I like to do. I like to make little bangers. You feel me?
Yeah, like.
Shout out Audio Hair Music. You know, I produce. You feel me? We be in the lab cooking shit up. Super bangers.
I'm trying to get them in here.
Word.
We just, you know what I mean? Like you saw, like now we grow. Like now we're transitioning.
Word. That's my nigga. I just seen that nigga yesterday.
Word. So what's going on? Like, I mean, what you got on the table? You finally gonna drop an EP or something?
Word. That's what I want to do. My plan for real is like, I'm about to do. I just shot the Juice video, Rob. You feel me? Shout out Rob.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen the kitchen scene where Rob was like shooting.
Yeah, that shit gonna be hard. And we about to shoot another joint in like the end of August. You feel me? We got that song queued up. Thursday I'm getting another feature on that joint. I'm gonna get Louis on that joint, and I'm gonna get Wise from Philly on that joint.
Oh, right?
But that shit gonna be hard. You feel me? We're gonna shoot the video for that shit. And then I want to shoot a video for no flaws. I'm just trying to pull some shit off. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pull some shit off. With a few strings.
Heard that.
Can't say them shits yet. But if I pull it off, I'll really be GOAT.
I mean, I already think you GOAT.
No, I said GOAT.
Oh, GOAT.
The GOAT.
The
Who
GOAT.
is
Oh,
this
He gonna be
nigga?
the GOAT. He going for it all.
Who is this nigga? How did he do that?
I mean, well, you already pulled off some things that niggas ain't pulling off.
Oh no, that's right, and that's why I feel like I'm up there. But I'm saying.
I mean, I've only seen.
You ever see Drake do some shit and it's like he got Lala in the Kiki video. How you do that? But then it's cause he the GOAT. So I'm about to pull some GOAT shit off. That's what I'm trying. I can't tell you all. I can't give you all the game. All the sauce you feel me? But that shit.
Nah, you can't give away the whole game, but. I mean,
but I like it though. I mean, I like the excitement in your voice. I like the actual passion that comes out because it's like, man, you see it in people sometimes. Like you do. People are excited about what they want, and you can tell that you're trying to put in some work into it. Man, yeah, right. Keep that a secret. Let that shit come out. And let that shit shock the world. You know what I mean? That's exactly what you want right there.
No, I feel you. So what's up? Can we play this? The Barber with a Skino joint?
Yeah, let's play this.
No, nigga, we can play that too, but we need to play Juice.
Juice.
Play Juice.
I'm gonna play
Listen to the
Juice.
man.
I gotta put that, but I gotta put that joint in. I gotta put that joint in, so we'll play the Fetish joint.
Nah, and I fuck with Fetish. I ain't mean to say no like that. I'm just saying, you keep asking me what direction I'm going. You
Yeah.
see, I'm going for.
The thing is, I gotta download it onto my phone and then put it in.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
I understand. I'm just
So
saying.
post that one up
That's
first. Make sure that Juice is on that phone so we can get it on.
We're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. I just gotta take a break, get it to the computer.
That's good, bro. My fault.
Nah, you good.
Get it on. Come on,
Big
Sorry, man, y'all wildin'. I can't do this right now. I really can't.
We wildin'. You the one with the Chips Ahoy Reese's in the middle of the table.
Yo, I was about to say, because I had to bring them.
for sure.
No, I had to bring them because, like, Christina be taking them.
Oh, God.
Chris be taking my, so I had to bring them and protect them.
No, I saw your video. I was like, yeah, just put it in the middle.
So this song like 4 minutes. So you definitely got juice. I'm gonna bring in the
I just lost my mind, you find it, please give it back. I just sit back, watch my mama twerk. Rolling. Shorty so hard like she stolen. I want them guts, I'm in love with them guts, and I killed it. I send my condolences. That bitch all dancing like Neo. You know like piss, I get P.O. Sex with the booty, she better see bougie. Goddamn it, I feel like a Neo. She said she like when they hurt. Worse. Miss independent and nuts. Shoot like that Gucci and million. Gucci and pocketbook, Birkin and purse. Work that Birkin, Cooper, this time is on 10. I wanna sing by the pots in the pants. Playing the autumn, we shop when we land. That's so fast, she got sit in the van. Better know over, she bustin' it over. She look like some fool, so I eat her like lamb. 200K on the gram, 200K on sedan, 200K on the hand. Beat it like drum in the band. Beat it Roberto Duran. Drum in the Spanish, don't know what she said. I can talk in Spanish, don't know what she said. I just got a fetish for a bitch that got a smoking sack. I just got a fetish for a bitch that got her own. I just sit back, watch little mama twerk it while she throw it. Funny when she sip that perp, she never know how to act. I just lost my mind, you find it, please give it back. I just lost my mind, you find it, please give it okay. I just sit back, watch little mama twerk, she throw it. Funny when she sip that perp, she don't know how to act.
Shake it, twirl it, bend it with a slight tease. Keep doing that and you wifey. Smoke so much weed. 420 like the Earth Day. In here acting up, shouldn't be here in the first place. Money is steady, yeah, money is petty. The kitten was tight, so I broke her levies. Was sticking her belly, she smoked her like Getty. We fuck up the telly sheets, hella bands. Poppin' cars for some rubber bands. Hitting licks, so we double down. Hot man, so we buzzing down. Casino hopping, watch me double down. Talking about purple, I'm going up to brown. Soon as I get you back, know it's going down. Said I'm a dog, bitch I'm a hound. Get you to the crib, all type of sounds. Word of mouth, rolling up the loud. Send a chick down south, toes curling, ass feeling like a cloud. Fetish for a bend over, said make daddy proud.
I just got a fetish for a bitch that got a smoke. I just got a fetish for a bitch that got her own. I just sit back, watch little mama twerk it while
vibes with my dogs. Nah, I ain't never break code. I know some niggas that come in your block with them sweets, but some out the vein like the cleanest. Damn, I got hoes kicking like you the cleanest. That be that she never leaving. Damn, I like a bitch with a head tie, light skin about 5'5", and she only care about a man's eyes. Niggas really hate when they see me with dimes. Really hate to see my people shine. On stage, I beast, yeah. Cuban link, white tee. Took a bitch home for the weekend. She had red bottoms on her feet. She suckin', she fuckin', she geekin'. The problem is I am not rich. Hoes mad, I ain't treatin'. I tell them I'm never leaving. Then I get ghost like I'm Bruce Wayne. Running down that $5, then I treat that bitch like she loose change.
I just got a fetish for a bitch that got a smoke. I just got a fetish for a bitch that got her own. I just sit back, watch little mama twerk it while she throw it. Funny when she set that perk, she never know how to act. I just lost my mind, you find it, please give it back. I just lost my mind, you find it, please give it back. I just sit back, watch little mama twerk, she throw it back. Funny when she set that perk, she don't know how to act.
We got 500 people that seen the post right now.
Okay.
We got a couple of shares. We got some comments on there, so. Doing good on that. I played another song real quick.
Yo, we back. We back. I had to go get some milk because I had to. Now they mentioned Reese's peanut butter cup.
Are you really drinking milk? Are you really drinking milk? Is that milk?
Yes, it's milk. It's milk. I'm
in the
not
cup?
putting cookies in no alcohol.
It better be the milk.
I don't know where the barber went, but
He went outside to get the tickets and to get
oh,
the
to get the tickets. So you gonna go to Voltage? You and Mark gonna come to Voltage with us?
When?
On Monday?
This Monday?
Yeah, you get free tickets.
So so it's like, okay, yeah, I can maybe do that.
Hi, Jers. How you doing today?
I am doing
This is
good.
the infamous
I'll be doing
pizza
better after
girl.
one of those cookies, though.
Whatever. Here, take a cookie.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we talk about the
I
pizza
love
scene?
Can we talk
though?
about the pizza scene?
Can we talk about the pizza scene though? I really want to talk to her about the pizza scene. Like,
Well, I don't know, like, I keep hearing about it, but I haven't seen that part.
You gotta see it because it's funny. It just cuts off. Like what was we talking about?
I forget.
We were
Oh
just
my
talking about
god!
something, and all of a sudden
It
cuts
was
like,
sports. It was in the middle of the back and forth, so we was all going back and forth. I think we was talking about LeBron or something.
And it cuts.
It just cuts right to you.
Oh,
here's
still
the couch.
here?
It's sitting
Oh,
there eating the
shit.
pizza, and it's so funny because it's like that. I'm just
Are
sipping
you
my
kidding
tea
me,
moment.
I'm sorry.
Chris is over here dripping breast milk on the floor.
It's not breast milk, and
And he
Donovan.
just stepped in it. He just stepped in the titty juice.
Come on, Chris. Come on, man. Get it together. Get it together. Nah, but it was pure comedy though. I loved it.
I gotta check it out because when you guys put part 1 up on YouTube, I watched it maybe to like the 50-something minute mark. And but I don't think at the time the next parts were up.
Yeah, no, right, yeah. But we was
So I gotta
talking
go
about
back and watch it.
because it's in the middle. It's right in the middle of it.
So I gotta ask you a question. What were you working on back there? We doing the interview. Like, I mean, don't give details.
I couldn't if
I know. I already know because I know the song. I heard
Right.
it, and we can't give details.
Right.
But were you dropping a verse? That's all I want to know.
No, I'm actually on a hook. On this particular
Track.
we were just working on, I'm actually on a hook
Oh, I thought you were.
with a
Never mind. Don't count.
two significant artists. I'll say
No,
that.
I know we can't because I heard the track. I
Yeah,
just thought you were
so-
putting a verse on it. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, I was just showing love on a hook.
Made you let down.
But I do have some stuff, so
No, that's why I asked if you was doing the verse.
yeah. I gotta do a couple of things though.
Because I'm sitting here and I'm like,
I didn't know you guys could hear us back
nah, I
there.
can't hear it. Like I'm just like, 'cause I'm feeling
Yeah, a
it.
little bit, yeah.
My fault. Hey, come
Nah,
on,
it's all
shoot me a
good.
text next time, man. I don't want to
It's
be.
all good. It's
No,
all
but I was
good.
listening to it. I'm like,
Yeah, but I don't want you guys interviewing. So how's everything with the interview going?
everything's going good.
Everything's going good.
Why don't you
Everything's
tell us a
going
little bit
good.
about what you got coming up?
Well,
You know.
just as discussed before, Beat Sweet Radio, looking at an August 22nd launch date. So hopefully everything will stay on track. So make sure you guys listen out for me, look out for me. Playmakers Radio will be sharing the information so that you can subscribe and tune in and all that great stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm gonna get back in here
We can get back to
to
work.
my
Putting it
situation, close this door, but I'm just gonna take 2 cookies to go. Okay.
So I take the cookies from Christina's
I
house.
told you, you put them in the middle of the table.
No, but I'm saying I took
Thank
them,
you.
I took them from Christina's house to save them. Then I come here and I get stolen
Save them
anyway.
from
They
who?
gonna be gone.
I
Yeah,
can't
he'll tell you
Where
about
you
that
saving
later.
them from?
He'll tell
I got your
you.
bitch so riled. I got your bitch so riled. She dripping, she done. Shut up. Nah, that's family there. But we back.
We back, boys, back in the building.
I can't even say that.
What's wrong?
What's that?
No.
I can't with you sometimes. I
Swear,
can't.
anything cookies. I told cuz not to spray that cologne on for the morning.
That's why.
I'm saying, what Wayne say? Kush my cologne and it's banned in 9 countries.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, you know. No.
There you go. Hey, they're trying to make it legal in Jersey. It's already decriminalized till September, so hey, you never know.
I don't know what this nigga talking about. I'm talking about
This is why I fuck with the brother. Cause we could just fucking be drunk and chill. And
You the one that was drinking before this, not me.
Are you drinking? I got bottles in the whip.
See, nah, don't bring that out.
Oh, we got
He
bottles.
not
We got
gonna
bottles
last.
in the fridge.
He not gonna last, bro. Don't do that. Don't do
Not
that.
gonna last.
Yeah, this man right here.
I may not last, but I'm gonna have fun.
That's what it's about. Cuz been
Fuck
passed
you
out in
heard.
the car while I'm handling shit.
I'll hit
Hitting
that.
occasions.
I'll hit that $5 bucket on a Sunday when it's half price and be drunk as fuck while y'all spending $20, $30. Nah, I'm good.
He will. You dead right.
I'm worried
You must
about
not know where I'm from.
See, he talking. Yeah, I know. You don't know what we drinking. That's the thing.
I don't know what y'all drinking. I don't care what y'all drinking. I'm getting drunk cheap. Fuck you, bro.
I get drunk. Well, I would say it was fairly cheap. You feel me? As opposed to, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. You say it was family though. It was
You
family
go, you
cheap.
go to the club, niggas want to get drunk. You spend $100-something.
Shit,
I could buy this whole
See,
thing.
and this is why I fuck with him, because he gets it. Like, you get drunk cheap, you show up, but you get drunk cheap, you spend money on where you need to spend it in. You invest in what you got to invest in.
Nah, I mean, I hear you definitely. I mean, shoot, I was listening. I think, man, I forget the name of the song, but old boy was like in the song. He was like, "Yeah, you might have seen me sharing a drink with my DJ, but that don't mean nothing though, because at the end of the day, you grinded." You know, so it's like,
Exactly.
if you grinding and you doing it, hey, you might have to share a drink with a DJ
Yeah.
every once in a while, your boy, but hey, we in here, we lit.
Until we're on Fuse TV,
Get drunk when I want.
There you go.
when we're on Fuse TV and we're the Breakfast Club mixed with Drink Champs, mixed with Sports Center,
Hey, stop speaking things like that until they come into existence. That's all I'm saying.
and I'm saying until we do that, I'm grinding. I'm getting drunk cheap.
I hear you, man.
Nah, I done had my
I ain't
share
rich.
of.
But every day I wake up, so I ain't broke.
Yes. And see, you know, we can even segment into that, because that's a cool thing to talk about, just in the sense of like, when you see people out, like everybody's got their own things. Like I'll say it right now, hey, he knows it. I like Jordans. That's something I like. I like Jordan 1s. That's my favorite Jordan. I love it, and I buy a few pairs. But then at the same time, I do. I mean, hey, it's a hobby of mine. But then at the same time, I know that there's places that I need to put my money into, save for things like the show, for things like, you know, bills, all that kind of crap. Everybody got their own situations. That comes the same in any kind of industry that you work in, though. And you see it. Like, you see people who are here for a moment, and you see people that aren't, you know, that are grinding and going through it. So,
I mean, but he seems to me, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem like the type of person, you'll be like, all right, boom, I gotta go spend money to get fly. But then a project comes up and you're like, yo, we gotta buckle down and do this. Nah, like I already got it.
I'm an accountant.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what it comes into.
No, I'm saying like a real accountant.
If you
My
climb
day job.
halfway up a ladder, you gotta use the same energy to go down that you would use to go up.
mm-hmm.
So why go down?
So you gonna be our
But what
accountant?
I was saying, huh?
You gonna be our accountant when we hit that spot?
Oh yeah, we can
Hey,
talk.
look, that's his bit. That's what he does.
I got your
Right.
stocks going up.
That's what he tried to do. He tried to have that aspect in with it too. Yes.
Yeah,
So when
I
the stocks
got,
be
I
like,
got my,
ooh, getting the money like, wow.
I got my bachelor's in accounting.
Yeah.
And I ain't start rapping until my senior year of second semester.
Nah, that's what's up, though. I mean,
Class 2016. Shout out Fairleigh Dixon University.
I'm saying,
shout out. So all y'all rappers, get your education first.
word up.
Or get some kind of education. Like, you need it.
You
do.
need it. This is
Definitely
business.
do. Listen, and to touch on that, not only do you need a degree or any form of education, you need to understand consciousness.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because that supersedes a lot of other things. A lot of
Facts.
other things, like how you was just saying, like you can spend your monies on Jordans, you can satisfy your wants, you can satisfy your lesser self, but you gotta work on your higher self.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because who are you without it?
I mean, you're right.
It's the truth. It's the truth. You got to be able to find that kind of balance, and actually to see that is refreshing. And a lot of people don't necessarily get it until it's too late. That's the main thing. Like, you could be young. I mean, you hear, I don't know if you've heard this before, but it's like, you know, you could be in your 20s, spend all your money, go broke, wake up when you're 30 and you still young. You still young. You be the youngest person in the room. And that's not in your age, that's in your mindset. Because you could be grinding for something so hard and fail, but then when you wake up and you look at yourself, other people haven't tried to grind and put in the same work that you did for their own dreams.
True indeed. Yeah, I can't really divulge.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, divulge what you can, don't divulge what you can't.
Okay, but to touch on that, like how you said, the grind is real. The grind is real. You can't go to work every day helping somebody else's pockets get fat, and you don't go home and try to work on what you always wanted to do or what you always wanted to think about, because at the end of that situation, you're just gonna look like a fool. You know what I mean? That's really what it's gonna be, because a job, like how my mom used to tell me, a job ain't nothing but just overflow. You want a career. Anything that you do, you want to have a career in it. You know what I mean? You live your dream, you pursue your dream. You know what I mean? But always look for that career thing, because that's where the residual money come in. That's where that shit just, you know, oh, I know this coming in next month.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I mean, being an artist in the same sense, tattoo artist, music artist like yourself, it's all part of entrepreneurship, because you're making your own hustle, you're making it yourself. And you're going out there and you're doing it, then that goes into so many other lanes as well. Like you said, your merchandise, you know, whether or not you're doing promotion aspects with it, with people who are under you or your team that you have working around you. And then with the different people that are working around you, you got, you know, somebody who's doing the camera, somebody who's doing your music production, somebody that's doing your video production, all that kind of stuff. All that is all entrepreneurship of skills that people learn. And at the end of the day, that's all education that they all got for themselves. So if you don't surround yourself with those type of people, then your team and your brand suffers, right? Because you need people that have that kind of experience around you.
True. Or,
I mean,
willing to attain that.
Or willing to attain it, yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe like, I be doing a lot of this, bro. You feel me? I'm finally just starting to get a real team.
And that's your own entrepreneurship right there.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, keep this person. I mean, I finally am now getting a team where I'm moving like how I want to move and shit like that. You feel me? But I still don't have a team like a videographer on the team. Like,
Well, we got a video.
you still, you know what I'm saying? I'm
still. I got the hard hammer, but that's not what we
designer.
Part of my money.
Put it this way: where you at right now, bro? Everything can get done.
But
Like we got one of the best producers in South Jersey, hands down.
Who is this?
Merk.
That is
That like I put money on it. Nobody got a resume like him in South Jersey.
That he's not lying on that.
Nah, like we got. He can produce. He can engineer. He can take your single. I can do the artwork for it. We can promote it. Do the video for it. Like, you tell us what you need. You know we got you.
I mean, we can definitely make something happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying, because earlier he was talking about advice.
Yeah.
And then now he's talking about like super team.
Yeah.
I don't got that shit. I mean, I'll be out here like, yo, cuz, this the plan. Yo, Kings, this the plan, you feel me? But I be thinking of this shit, bouncing ideas, but at the end of the day, now I'm finally getting a team where niggas are like put up this amount of money. Old City selling shirts, let me cop one for myself. Little shit like that really add up, you feel me? Now I'm finally getting that type of support system. But before that, like nigga, I was busting the moves. So it wasn't no advice, it wasn't none of that. I was busting shit.
I mean, that's the way I feel. I feel like a lot of artists want to do everything themselves. Like I see,
You have to.
No, but I see a lot of artists. They be like, I want to make the beat. I want to engineer the track. I want to. And you're like, bro, like at some point you gotta
to a specialist.
Yeah, you got like that's
because we done had our arguments within the group and shit like that. But at the same time, I want to learn how to how to, you know what I'm saying, engineer. I'm not really so much into beats though. That shit just don't interest me. I like when I hear one and that shit sounds good, but I don't got the patience.
Yeah, like
You just want to have that understanding of what's exactly being done.
yeah.
I know a little bit about what they're doing, but it's just I don't want to sit there and learn how to play the keyboard, learn how to tap like this. But as for the engineering, I would like to do that. That look fun. You know what I'm saying? Where you be like,
That should be a bro.
but it just look like a bitch to learn. So
It is. It's a pain. That's why I don't engineer anymore.
But you want to.
I kind of want to, but it's like artists. And no offense, but artists be, and I get it because it's understandably so. Like they be picky about their work.
word.
And you gotta be. I get it.
Tell
But
you, I don't argue with some niggas. You feel me over that shit too. You got to
It's
get
so-
this
Nah.
right.
It's so versatile. You can't really. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
They working on their sound. You're trying to work on yours.
Yeah, and not just that. Like
But you can't do that though. You gotta have an industry sound.
yeah.
And then once you get an industry sound, you can have the artist tweak it for you. Oh, I want a little bit more auto-tune. I want this.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of niggas, they just try to learn their own little way. Oh, this sound clear enough. Boop. No, you gotta keep getting better if you want to do that shit. Get an industry sound where that shit sound really like something that can go right on the radio.
Nah, I mean, and that's real shit. That's one thing they called me about your music. Number one, it was mixed down properly.
Word.
That's something that he always talk about too. Whenever he gets a song, anything else like that, that's the first thing he goes
No,
to.
he could have had a song with Jay-Z. Like if it sounds like in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? That's what I be trying to tell niggas. But yeah, you gotta get the sound right. Cause niggas, like some people, like your peoples, they gonna fuck with it regardless. But the other people, they gonna be like, what's this? DJ's gonna be like, damn, when I play this shit in the club, it be all off and shit.
Speaking of which, we got this on.
The Juice Joint, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's it.
I'm
Alright,
scared.
real
I'm
quick.
scared.
Nah,
Nah, I'm
real-
scared.
real
Well, I
quick,
mean, because we gotta wrap it up anyway. It's almost the hour's almost up,
But
but
I just want
I
to
just-
talk about the song real quick again. Just give them a quick
Yeah,
synopsis of the people
yeah.
that work with you on it, all that kind of stuff.
But really what happened? I wanted to do a song with Net Coco.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how we was gonna do it, but I wanted to do a song with it. So then I had tried to just hop in my bag, just start writing a couple hooks. And I came up with this one joint, but I didn't have my verse. So I went to the studio and I laid down this other song plus Juice hook. And then I listened to it a few times. I was like, oh, this shit hard. So then I was like, oh shit, you wanted to do a song with Net. This is a nice joint to do it with. You know what I'm saying? So then that was
Is this the joint you had the video for?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
When you dropping that video?
I don't know, say probably like August, mid-August or something like that. Cause I want to bomb on niggas. Like I want to drop that, then I want to shoot the other song. You feel me? That's about to have Louis and Wise. That's called How Do You Want It? Want to get
Listen,
that.
Louis.
Fast
That's
Lane Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think he's coming next week.
Or shout out Louis. You feel
Shout
me?
out Louis, shout out Killer Rays, they should be in the building next week.
We supposed to be in the studio Thursday. Be in the studio Thursday. We gonna lay that shit down. So it should be done by next week. I'll shoot it over here for you. But that's it. I want to shoot. Basically, what I was saying is I want to drop that and then shoot that. So niggas is just like, yo, this guy, he's really working. Like, look at that.
There you
I
go.
already think you're working.
I know. I see.
Yeah.
You think I'm nice, but that's another thing I tell my niggas. You gotta show the niggas that don't want to see that you nice. Niggas not rooting for you.
Yo, I mean,
you gotta
like,
make undeniable music.
Nah,
Not
I
some
feel you.
shit that.
like I think you're
Like,
nice, but I mean, ask him. I'm picky about my music. Like I'm an asshole when it comes to music.
He is.
Like my box will be lined up and I'll be like, fuck all more. Fuck all more.
Alright, shout out to
But why had his songs gonna crack that shell?
What, the juice?
Word. I was about to say,
So-
shout out to Coalition DJs, you feel me? God, I was telling my niggas like, yo, this is gonna be the song that DJs play.
Oh, I think I saw the video
Yeah, you
of
saw
you
that.
there.
Yeah, you seen everybody
Alright.
phone out, but that was only half of them niggas. You feel me?
Ain't nothing to
So,
say. We gotta play this joint.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Tell everybody.
So we about to play this joint. So yeah, like
You know, make this and then
I want
afterwards, you know, just do shout out stuff like that, all your stuff, and then
yeah. I mean, I
It's
do
like-
kind of want to sort. See, that's why I wanted him here so like, we could talk about the joint.
You know the kid been that nigga and my bitch been the truth. And now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice. You know the kid been that nigga and my bitch been the truth. Now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice. I was running out looking to play. They was skipping out, rolling up ace. Had to cut him off, thought he was ace. You was winning, but I'm in your place. My bitch bad. Notice she killing you hoes, it really no race. She had a little bit of something, now little baby got the K. It's the look, it's the smile, it's the ass up on that bitch. You see she picking, know she fucking good. You see it in her hips. She got thing for them weak flames, but we won't know until we light it. I go energizing baby up in her, she getting me excited. Shooters that's ready for violence, but I'm doing good cutting my vices. Put in work and I shine, brighten. You a little nigga, not on my hype, man. You a little nigga, why is you hype, man? Take a bitch, not shell like a hyphen, damn. That was your boo. You can have her back, my bitch, the truth, and I wouldn't lie to you. The kid been that nigga, and my bitch been the truth. And now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice. You know the kid been that nigga, and my bitch been the truth. Now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice.
You heard the kid, I've been that bitch. Fuck around and you get hit. Make a milli with the kid, now hear me rapping, bet this shit. I don't dance on money, boss. 50K, iced out watch, foreign cars, and drop tops. Now watch me pull up on your block and make a scene, bitch. Hey yo, that's me, bitch. I've been everywhere, don't tell me you heard of me, bitch. I step up to the scene and flex on my ex, bitch. Joe ass nigga, I don't go back to my past, bitch. They done gave a lot of money to the wrong motherfucker. You be hating, I be flexing. You a worried ass sucker, but you under the wing, nigga. I'm your fucking mother. You talk too much, son. Skirt, bang, motherfucker.
You know the kid been that nigga, and my bitch been the truth. And now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice. You know the kid been that nigga, and my bitch been the truth. Now I'm feeling like Bishop, motherfucker got the juice. I don't dance on money, but when I make my money moves, I got $1 million worth of game. Watch me drop juice.
That's a shout out I want to do.
Yeah, I want to drop that. I want to send that out on a joint.
Yeah, that would be
I want to make a meme of that joint. You care if I do that?
No, you can do what you want, man.
Alright, say no more. Just remember I got it on the
Just
floor.
tag it.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna make it into a meme. Like,
Absolutely.
nah, because people on some real shit, people don't get it. Like we be promoting people.
I
under
mean,
the
'cause that's
radar.
kind of the way that we promote as
Yeah,
well.
like
on the same line,
we played like 30 seconds of the song, put who's better, blah 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 blah. Goes out to like maybe 50, 60,000 people in one shot.
And then, you know, you get all the comments, and then everyone's asking, so wait, what was the song? Whose song was that? What's all that? And then that's how.
I mean, to me, that's a good way to judge if the song's hot or not.
Yeah, yeah.
If you got people like, yo, what's that song? Oh, that song's ass.
Bro, I'm with whatever, bro. That
I-
shit, man. Did you like it?
I liked it.
Oh.
I was fucking with it.
I like that though.
My picky ass, like I'll tell artists all the time, I don't fuck with you.
Where and then that's with the little boom box. Wait till you play that shit in the whip. You feel me? That's
Yes.
the shout out I want to do.
That's what I'm
It's
thinking
on-
about
it's
it for.
The Marvel featuring Net Coco Juice, available on all platforms. You feel me? Play that shit in the whip. Play that shit in the club. See how it sounds.
Alright, so I mean, like, give us your shout outs, let them know where they can find you at, find out more about your music and all that good stuff so we can get out of here.
Yeah.
Shout out the whole FTG. You feel me? FTG Mall's in the building with me, and everybody that's fucking with me. You feel me? You can follow me on Instagram at 30mfdays. You feel me? Facebook, Drew the Barber Williams. And then that's the same thing for my YouTube, but you can just everything really go through my Instagram. I'm on Instagram all the time. So 30 MF Davis.
What is 30 MF days? I know there's a meaning behind that. You just don't. You ain't the type to just do something. Just
No, it's that was my first mixtape where I had started like quick. Yeah.
I remember you told us about that.
I had forgot my paint supplies and shit. That's when I started like writing raps and shit. Got back to school, played it for some people, like voice memos. And then from then till when I dropped the mixtape, pretty much like this.
Alright. I was just curious. I knew there was a reason for it.
And like you said too, you can get all your music on Spotify, iTunes,
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
we putting up more joints. I'm putting up Fucking With on all platforms this week, but it's definitely some shit up there. But the Barber Juice featuring that Coco, that's the banger.
Definitely was banging.
Got you. Molly, to you, man. Anything you want to shout out?
FTG Marley. You feel me? You can catch me on the gram, FTG_Marley, or you can catch me on Facebook, Marley Gon' Make It. I'm repping Camden all day. Catch me on my tattoo shit, Stoner Tats, that shop move. That shit was sharp, bro. Congratulations. And I'm out.
Alright, man, but we about to take a quick break, wrap up the first segment.
Yep.
When we come back,
Going on sports, and
we gotta talk football.
Yeah.
Because that season definitely.
Oh, it's coming around, man. You know.
And just so I can have it on the record, Marley's team is Arizona. Watch out for us.
Arizona. I'm not mad at it. I can
mad.
understand why you say it. I can understand. Hey, look, I'm the Eagles fan here, right here. So I mean, you may make it to the championship game, but we're gonna take that from you. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You just tell him straight up.
He is San Francisco 49ers fan. He's being quiet right now.
Because he know what that division like.
Oh man. Yo.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Chris, yo. You want me to put on the song for the break?
Oh shit.
Oh God, I'm guessing that just happened. But real quick, yo, talk to me about your teams though, since we're gonna have a little bit of extended period here. So Arizona, Barber, yo, let me know. Give me a team right now for football.
Honestly,
what you thinking?
Keep it honest. I just root against the Eagles.
Oh.
However, I was at the celebration after they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, you went to the parade though. Okay, I'm not messy. I was out there too myself, so I understand.
No, not the celebration. Not the parade. I had work.
Oh, okay.
I was out there
celebrating with everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
out in the street in Philly. Oh, okay. No, that's even better. That's dope.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
hey, yo, cuz, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
I was there too.
Hey, there you go.
Remember we mentioned them times that he was passed out drunk in the car and he do my thing.
Oh my God. Why is every story involves him being drunk or high?
Hey, look, it comes around. Hey, that was the Super Bowl, yeah.
Was you drinking at the Super Bowl?
I worked. I worked.
I was working.
And then I came home. But when I came home and I watched it, I got to see
I
that fourth quarter. And I sat there, bro. I popped open a bottle. I had me a shot. I was screaming. I was elated, bro. That was the night for me.
Exactly.
So listen, I thought you watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I watched the Super Bowl.
Alright.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, wow. Man, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the Super Bowl. Can we move on to this season?
Nah, we gotta stop.
San Francisco, you can just.
We gotta cut the
Papio's
segment.
He's
Oh wait, y'all just picked up Goff, right?
Yeah, we went 6-0. We 6-0. We going 16-0.
What, in golf?
Huh?
Wait, nah. Jared Goff's on the he's on the Rams.
Yeah,
I thought y'all picked them up.
Oh wait,
They got old boy.
San Francisco 16.
What's his name? Jimmy Garoppolo.
I know you couldn't have been talking about football. That's why I said golf and stuff. Because nigga, y'all not please. Y'all
Niners are going 16-0.
I was like 2-14 or some shit.
No, we were 6-0.
They were 6-0 when you got Garoppolo.
We were 6-0. The first 11 games. The first
11 games. What they don't count. Like I think you was 1-10 the first 11 games.
10-6.
No,
What's your record?
6-10. 6-10.
The first 10 games don't count. That's preseason.
Damn, that shit cheap.
That's preseason.
Wait. So how many times did y'all beat the Cardinals?
You gotta take it, Chris. You gotta take it, man. I mean, hey, it's a new year, brother. You got.
It's a new year, a new 16 games. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I'm saying we still got Patrick Peterson in the secondary. So
Oh
we
yeah,
good, you know what I mean?
and the Honey Badger too.
Oh yeah, and we just picked up the young boy from Camden.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold
He came in our restaurant too.
I think his name is Hassan.
Yeah, he came in one day. Cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Reddit?
Yeah.
Alright, you went to the cafe.
Yeah, he came in and I was like, dude, I was like, fuck, you boy. Shout out to him. I hope he has a good season.
Alright, me especially when we got me.
Congratulations, man. For rep the city.
People don't get how hard it is to actually get like to the NFL or NBA.
Man, I went to RV and there's a guy, Ben Ajalana. The Jets was so bad. He got drafted by the Colts, got traded to the Jets. The Jets was so bad last year. They were going through linemen like crazy. He stayed as a right tackle on that team from about week 5 all the way to the end of the year. And he wasn't starting before that or nothing, but he started and he stayed that whole time.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
anybody from our areas, man, you gotta support, you gotta show love.
Man, so much
When they
hard
make
work.
it, we make it.
Definitely cool to say in high school.
Nah, I definitely support him.
Word up.
I wish him all the best.
Mm-hmm.
We about to make my birds look real good.
Oh yes.
I'm not
I'll give you that. That defense is gonna
since
come
Poppy's
back.
coming, y'all just want to hang out with Poppy's here, or make it a big round? Because I want to talk to y'all about the whole DJ Coalition thing that y'all both went to.
But he about to be
Oh.
here.
Yeah, he about to be here in a second.
Go
So
back.
I
I mean-
go outside and, you know.
Yeah.
let's take
Let's
a
take a
break.
break and go get some goat's milk or something.
And we take some pictures, do all that, get some
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
real
we-
quick.
You said goat milk.
Yeah, I'm just you
He
gotta be healthy. You gotta be healthy.
Nah, you drink milk?
What?
You drink
I
milk?
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this.
Do you
Chris.
drink milk, nigga? Yes or no?
What?
I'm gonna cut it now.
You about to cut it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it.
Alright, so we're gonna play some Blizz Automatic while we taking this break. Alright, we're gonna play some Blizz, get that in, and just keep it moving. Fuck it.
You thought it was a trick question.
Well, no, don't even play the song,
Yeah. Nah, but
bro. Cause I'm cutting the segment.
oh, alright.
Yeah, so don't even, and then we'll switch on to the next.
Alright, let's go see. I wanna go hear this song. You gotta come back here.
Oh, to the